Before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know that this is my first time screen recording on my computer, which is a Apple Mac, if you're wondering. So, as I was editing this, I realized that the video quality was very blurry, but I didn't really feel like refilming it, and I made it as visible as possible. But, hopefully you guys enjoy the longer style of video. Definitely let me know in the comments below, and enjoy the rest. See ya.
Hello everybody, my name is Bubble Sheep, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, as I promised at the end of last video, we're going to be looking at the NHL goal horns. I've been looking forward to this video ever since I started planning it out, and I can't wait to see your guys' reaction of these goal horns, because some of them up in the top 10 are pretty epic. As we're gonna go through this the normal way, starting with number 32. Before we start this video, I just want to say all of the goal horns in this video are from the YouTube channel Famous Goal Horns. On screen, they will be linked in the description. Go check them out. They do these goal horn videos all the time. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Starting at number 32, the Montreal Canadiens. This one, now after I play this, just tell me if it sounds like, if somebody's beeping their car horn. You know, picture what that sounds like. And now listen to this. See what I mean? Kinda sounds like that. So, I don't know, it's just not that celebratory for me. Anyway, moving on, number 31, the Ottawa Senators. This one, it's alright. So, let's play it. Almost sounds like a car horn too, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Anyway, moving on, number 30, the New York Rangers. The other two I can't stand, but this one's kind of oblivious, in my opinion. I really can't stand this one. Let's give it a shot. It sounds old-fashioned, I get it. It's an original 16, but no, it's just not there for me. It's very old-fashioned sounding. I think an update to that one would be great, and I believe I said this in a previous video. Actually, I would have, because we had a mascot video. Create a mascot already, for God's sakes. Anyway, moving on, number 29, the Edmonton Oilers. This one, it's the only word I would use to describe this is painful, I guess. Let's check it out. Sorry about that brief cut there. That just came up. I should probably get YouTube Premium so I could do these videos without cuts. Anyway, let's listen to the Oilers goal horn. Here it is. Again, painful. Yeah, it's not that pleasant to listen to. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 28, we have the Los Angeles Kings. This one is also pretty high-pitched. I'm not a big fan of the high-pitched goal horns. I mean, I'm not a fan of the really low ones either. I like the in-between ones. So we're getting these high-pitched ones out of the way. And let's play the LI one. Okay. Oh, there it is. Kind of similar to Edmonton, almost painful to listen to because it's so high-pitched. I couldn't imagine that in a stadium when it's blasting. Oh, that would be so bad. Okay. Anyway, moving on to number 27, the Detroit Red Wings. This one, it's kind of like New York in the sense that it's old-fashioned sounding, but again, it's an original six team, and I guess they want to keep their history, but I don't know. I think it should be changed, just like the New York one. Let's take a listen. If it will load. Sorry if it takes a while. Now, I feel like they've tried to cover it up with, like, that siren and that, like, drum beat, but it just doesn't work anymore. For me, at least. For me. Anyway, moving on to number 26, we have the Colorado Avalanche. Sorry about that brief cut there. For some reason, the Avalanche goal horn wasn't lined up in my list, so sorry about the inconvenience there, but we're back. Colorado Avalanche. This one, I think here we're starting to get into the lower pitched ones, so not my thing. Let's listen. Also, probably one of the more bland of all the goal horns, so yeah. That one, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Anyway, moving on to number 25, the Calgary Flames. This is a high-pitched one. Again, I think it's just better than all the others, and it's better than that bland one from Colorado. But let's take a listen. Take a listen. Very loud. I'm gonna turn my volume down, but still painful to listen to. So I'm not a big fan. Alright, let's move on to number 24, the Vegas Golden Knights. And this one, if I'm gonna be totally honest, I forget what this one sounds like. Oh god, I'm a terrible YouTuber. Okay, let's just listen to it. Let's just listen to it and see what we think. Oh. From a rather new team, I was expecting more. I was expecting more. That one... No, just doesn't work. Okay. Moving on to number 23, the San Jose Sharks. This is probably one of the deepest that there is in the entire league. So, it's just too deep for me. Let's take a listen. Take a little listen. Okay, besides the music at the end, it sounds like it's a big cargo ship about to pull into the docks. I'm not lying. Well, I think it does. I think it sounds like that. Anyway, moving on to number 22, the Winnipeg Jets. This one is probably the most unique out of all of them. Unique isn't the best sense in this case. It kind of sounds like a train horn. Let's take a listen so you guys can hear as well. Sorry about the brief cut there. Another ad came up. We're probably going to see this like twice in the video. 2 more times in the video. Alright, let's take a listen to the Jets goal horn now. Back in like 2017, they used to have like a whole beat going on. It almost sounded like Van Halen's Jump, but it almost did. It almost did. I think this is a down step. I think the older one was better. Anyway, moving on to number 21, we have the Philadelphia Flyers. This, like the San Jose Sharks, is another very deep-sounding goal horn. Let's take a little listen. very interesting, but also very deep. Very deep. Too deep for me. Alright, rolling in at number 20, we have the Florida Panthers. This one, it's very average. Not bland, but very average. Like, I think they could have gone a step up and made it a little more iconic, I guess. Because I wouldn't hear this and think, oh, that's the Florida Panthers bullhorn. So, yeah, let's take a listen. Yeah, as you can see, very average. So, not my cup of tea. And I think that's the right saying. I might sound British for saying that. But in the last video, if you remember, I messed up that phrase very badly. And, yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, number 19, the Minnesota Wild. This one's also rather average, rather basic. So, let's take a little listen, man. I don't want to say a little listen. So it's not bad. It's not good. I would say from this point on to like 12 or 13, they're not bad, but they're not good. So, moving on to number 18, the Washington Capitals. Now, back in like 2017, they had a huge siren going off, and I think they carried that for a couple years after too. They've finally they still have the siren. You'll probably be able to hear it in the background. But they've kind of overlaid it with a general goal horn, which was an upgrade as well as a downgrade. Let's take a listen. Okay, I'm getting YouTube Premium if this keeps happening again. Jeez. Alright, let's take a listen. So I don't know if you can hear in the background. You can still... I heard that siren a bit. I don't know if you guys could hear it through the video. Hopefully it did, just to get a better gauge on it. But moving on to number 17, the Ancheim Ducks. This just came across me today, that this might be the worst team name ever in sports. Like, seriously, the Ducks. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here for goal horns. This one... I could see this working for baseball more than anything. Let's listen to it. If it will load. I do like how they've like mixed the goal horn in with like chanting or cheering. I said sharing. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not good. Alright, number 16, the Chicago Blackhawks. This is another rather average one. It's not bad though. Let's listen to it. Alright, it's not bad, like I said. Oh, fun fact, this is the goal horn that I used in World of Chell in NHL 21. Let me know if you want me to make videos on that. I'd be more than happy to. Alright, moving on to number 15. We're not halfway through. This is the halfway mark. I keep thinking there's 30 for some reason. There's 32. Alright, moving on to the not halfway mark. Number 15, the Tampa Bay Lightning. This one... It landed here. I think it's a bit overkill. I think they did too much. I think they could take a step down. there's just too much going on, especially with that, like, what is it, a sprinkler or a smoke machine? I don't even know what that is. But, I think they should take that out. Alright, moving on to number 14, the New Jersey Devils, who I don't really think have ever landed high on my lists. But, here we are. Let's take a listen to the New Jersey Devils goal horn. See what I mean? It's not bad. So I guess it's kind of good. Alright, moving on to number 13, the lucky number, the Vancouver Canucks. This is another one where I forget what it sounds like, so let's just listen to it. It goes on pretty long, I will say. It's not that bad, though. Like, if I were a Vancouver Canucks fan, I'd be fine with having this as the team goal horn. Anyway, let's move on to number 12, which is the New York Islanders. I kind of forget what this one sounds like, too. This is really embarrassing. Anyway, let's listen to this. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good one, actually. Alright, I like that one. I would have put this higher, but there's actually 11 better goal horns. So let's speed up and listen to those. Starting with number 11, the Pittsburgh Penguins. And a lot of people say the Pittsburgh Penguins copied the Boston Bruins. Colors, jerseys, everything. Yeah, they did. They did not copy our goal horn, but they created a better / worse one. Because, I mean, obviously I think it's worse because it's below on my list. It's below Boston, but it's really not bad. Let's listen to it. Like, it is a little high-pitched, but, but in all seriousness, it's not that bad. Anyway, let's move on to the top 10. Squeaking in at number 10, the Buffalo Sabres. This one's... It's good. It's kind of average, kind of, though. I think it's good. Let's listen to it. Alright, I think that one was pretty good. The music in the background is epic, too. But I don't want this video to go on forever. We're already at 20 minutes. Well, as of the time I'm recording this, but there's some stuff to cut out. But for right now, 20 minutes. So let's keep moving to number 9, the Dallas Stars. This one's pretty good. They have after the goal horn, they do a little chant, which I think is pretty cool. Let's listen to that. Hear that chant? Dallas Stars. Oh, man. I think it's pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. Anyway, moving on to number 8, the Nashville Predators. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. But, obviously, there's 7 ones that are better. Let's take a listen to this. Honestly, it honestly sounds like Buffalo. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think it sounds like Buffalo. Very similar. Anyway, let's move on to number 7, the Toronto Maple Leafs. This one's pretty good. They have a cool song at the end. Or not at the end, but after the bullhorn. I mean, obviously I can't play the whole thing because of copyright, but let's just listen to it. Pretty good. I think the first, like, let's say it's like 2 goal horns. I think the first segment was cut a little short. So, that's my only issue with this. Other than that, it's pretty good. Moving in on number 6, the St. Louis Blues. This one's pretty good, but the music afterwards, to me, it sounds like, okay, you're standing in the line to get on a ride at Disney World. What do you hear? The music after this goal horn is what you hear. Let's take a listen. Please tell me that don't. If I see comments saying that you disagree about that, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. It clicks so much in my head. Anyway, moving into the top 5. At number 5, the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is so good, and they have the cannon too. Oh, there's just 4 better ones out there. So yeah, let's take a listen to this one now, because it's epic, including the cannon. And there's the cannon. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's so good. But there's better ones, so let's go and listen to those. At number 4, my hometown team, the Boston Bruins. Oh, this one's so good. So good. But there's better ones. I can't believe there's better ones. Okay. I'm going to stop making a big deal of it. Let's listen. Oh, so good. Every time I hear it now, because it's September, I wish the hockey season would just start already. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love baseball, and, I'll probably do some baseball videos in the future, but I love baseball, but hockey is my number 1. It's my number 1. Why else would I be doing all these videos if I didn't like it? Alright, moving in on number 3, the Arizona Coyotes, who... News, if you haven't heard it, they moved out of Glendale, but they are staying in Arizona. They moved to Tempe. Let's take a listen to their goal horn, though. Hopefully it doesn't change. I don't think it will. Alright, the goal horn itself, not so great, but the song after, how they mixed the Black Keys song in, and with, like, an actual coyote, I don't know how they managed to find that and make it work, but it works so well. Alright, moving in to number 2, the Carolina Hurricanes. A lot of people say this one's bland and it sounds a bit broken, but I don't know. I feel like I have like a soft spot in my heart for this one, and I have no idea why. Anyway, let's listen to this, shall we? Yeah, the goal horn itself, a lot of people say it's just bland and meh. I love it. I don't know why I love it. And the song after is pretty good too. And moving in at the number 1 spot, this is the first time that this team has ever gotten the number 1 spot on any of my lists. Heads up, we don't know if this will be the actual goal hard for this coming season. I think I just gave away the team, didn't I? It's the new Seattle Kraken. Oh my god, if you haven't heard their concept of goal horn, I don't know. I hope they use it. You haven't lived until you've heard this, so let's listen to it. It is amazing. You know, of course, when I get to the number one is where another ad comes. You've got to be kidding me. All right, enough enough dilly-dallying. Let's play this. Oh, it's so good. Oh, so good. And they even have the Nirvana song after, because they came from Seattle, too. Oh, tell me in the comments if you love that one or not. But that is going to do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I've been looking forward to this. Very long video today. We're almost at 30 minutes. Probably one of the longest videos on the channel. But I think it was worth it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be another food reaction video. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!